So the new marketplace is here for this week in Marvel's Avengers, which is technically a week late, right, because of last week being the holidays, etc, etc. So this is technically the delayed marketplace, what was meant to be going down last week. And well, it just seems like we're going in a never-ending loop here, and something needs to change big time. Now there's only one suit, right, that is kind of like tweaking a lot of people's opinions and think, oh well, it actually does look cool, but we're going to be going through that in this video. Now I do want to ask you guys, because this is like an idea, right, that just basically sprung up on my mind like a couple of hours ago, and it's something that I really feel that they need to basically implement to maybe just attempt to save this marketplace, and that is just say yes or no in the comments below and like or dislike the video if you agree with what I'm about to say next. Which is, do you think if there was possibly to ever be a community design for one character each month, right, which can get a lot of votes or whatever it may be in the community, and then it gets implemented in terms of an actual suit that either is like half the price of the outfits that they're releasing now, would that be a good or bad thing? So a community design suit that has a lot of votes that then gets put onto the marketplace and ultimately saves the marketplace as a whole. Let me know if you guys are actually feeling that idea or not in the comments below. But let's get into the marketplace. So to begin with, this is what we have. So as far as it goes, right, with Hulk and Kate Bishop, the suits look kind of cool. I mean, with Hulk, it does almost feel like it's just a recolor again to an extent, but then I do like the Hulk skin. I just still can't justify these prices. With Kate's skin, again, most of them have actually been good throughout anyway, which is kind of a good sign and kind of not, because when you look at Black Widow's suit, for instance, I mean, I'm sure I don't need to say what I'm thinking right now, because it's just absolutely insane. I just want to know sometimes who actually passes this stuff to say, let's dump this in the marketplace for 15 bucks. It just, I don't know, it just goes over my brain. It really does. It makes no sense to me. I just feel like there's never really any effort when it comes down to Black Panther suit. Again, with Thor, exactly the same thing. Just another recolor. Honestly, the last Thor suit that was great was definitely the Unworthy Thor suit. That literally had so many people excited about it because when you looked at the marketplace, it actually was something different. Now, this is where people are kind of like changing their mind and saying, well, it actually does look cool. And this is the all-new Captain America suit. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I do like this. I absolutely do like this because yes, it is 100% a recolor. It really is, alright, but it's a different color palette, right? So it kind of just feels like it stands out. Overall, I do like it. Am I gonna spend 15 bucks in it? Absolutely not. Hell no, I'm not gonna do that stuff because it literally is just a recolor. But I've been saying this for a while, and it comes down to when it's with Captain America, all of the suits are either reskins or basically just Captain America without a top and just in some like trousers or pants, right? So it's just like, what's going on with the variety with Captain America? And that's why I genuinely think that when a lot of people saw this suit, it being a new one on the marketplace where he's actually got a helmet on, it just kind of twigged attention. But look, one thing we keep saying is, I'm not going to say actually that this is the worst marketplace update we've had, but sometimes it doesn't feel like it's getting any better for certain characters. In this case, Captain America and Black Widow, without a single doubt. There's been no suits where you're like, wow, this looks absolutely incredible. Now, here's the thing, and this is why I genuinely think we are going in the direction we are with the marketplace, and it simply is because if this suit with Captain America was to be released again, right, so re-released, but the shield was actually different, I can guarantee you a lot of people that still play this game and actually purchase skins would actually go ahead and purchase this because, yeah, sure, it's a recolor it's a recolor, reskin, whatever you want to call it, of something we have already, but technically, because the shield would have changed, you just kind of feel like, okay, well maybe, just maybe it's kind of worth it. Like me, I don't want to pay you 15 bucks right now, but if it was, I don't know, a different shield color, would I probably do it? Yes, I ain't gonna lie, I definitely would go ahead and do it, purely off the fact that it's something different. When I'm playing my gameplay in the missions and whatever it may be, it feels like I have a different skin. And that's another thing to take into consideration. There's no point having recolors of these skins, and when you're playing in the game, unless you go into photo mode and basically go up close to the character, but you can't really tell the difference when you're playing, is there any point of the skin? Like, for example, when there was the Captain America like all white suit, right? When you're playing the game, you know you have a complete different color on, right, when it comes down to Captain America. But then, on the other hand, if you were to buy this one, which is a cool looking suit, are you even going to be able to tell the difference when you're playing the game? 99% of the people, I would imagine, will go ahead and say no. It's a great skin, but still overpriced, and still not getting that progression. And that's what's really frustrating. And that's why, look, if you're an Avengers dev and you're actually watching this video, I appreciate you, I genuinely do. But one thing that I genuinely feel would save this, and look, you'll know by the time you get this far in the video anyway if people felt the idea at the beginning of the video, but like I said, why not just get the community way more involved? Like, you can have people mock up a design. I mean, there's plenty of people that are mocking up designs, and then you can just go ahead and do like a voting system and get people to vote. I'm sure there'll be tons of YouTubers willing to promote that stuff as well, so you can actually get a stronger vote. So it's just like one poll and loads of people share it, so everyone can kind of vote for a specific suit. And it might not even have to link to any of the comics or MCU history. Mcu Suits though still is one big thing on the list, but pushing that aside, doesn't really need to link to anything else. If it's a suit that the fans create and people really like it overall, go ahead, implement it in the game. In fact, heck, you can still go ahead and charge your $15 if you want, but at least you'll have more of a chance of people purchasing that suit rather than just attempting to do these recolors, which I don't want to sound horrible, but I'm gonna assume is not the most difficult thing to do. It quite literally is just changing the color on the color palette. That's what I'm assuming. I don't want to sound ignorant when I say that, but you get what I mean in terms of like a different appearance and then the same appearance with a different color. I don't think it would be like extremely difficult to do. I could be wrong, and if I am, I do apologize. But again, I'm just going from like a fan's perspective and someone who really wants this marketplace to change. But guys, get in the comments below, leave your thoughts on the new marketplace. Is it good for you? Is it bad for you? Like I said, if it's not the Hulk skin and it's not the Kate Bishop skin, I don't think it's good. I don't think it's good at all. Like 20% good? Even that's being generous. But guys, I'm going to wrap up this video here. As always, go ahead and subscribe for more awesome content if you haven't already. And until the next one, have yourselves a ridiculously amazing day, and adios amigos.